It's Big Dick Don here. I'm hearing rumors that you're locking people up for posting memes. What the fuck are you playing at, you dirty commie cocksucker?
Yes, but because they are far-right thugs saying hurty words and upsetting people.
Listen, I'm going to stick my foot far right up your ass.
You can't do that to me. My dad was a tool maker.
Well, he certainly made a tool for the World Economic Forum.
Don't you bring Davos into this. I'll tell my mummy.
Listen, you slimy bastard, I'll own everything and love it.
She worked in the NHS.
Yes, well, my mom, who was probably the greatest mom there ever has been, came from Scotland. She always told me, Donnie, don't ever let those commie bastards take over the home country. So when I do get reelected, I'm going to invade your fucking country and make Britain great again.
And charters between Britain and the United States exposes a shocking truth. The United States has always been, and still is, a British crown colony. King James I was famous not for just changing the Bible into the King James Version, but for signing the first Charter of Virginia in 1606. That charter granted America's British forefathers a license to settle and colonize America. The charter also guaranteed that future kings and queens of England would have sovereign authority over all the citizens and colonized land in America stolen from the Indians. After America declared its independence from Great Britain, the Treaty of 1783 was signed. That treaty specifically identifies the King of England as the Prince of the United States and contradicts the belief that America won the War of Independence. Although King George III of England gave up most of his claims over his American colonies, he kept his right to continue receiving payment for his business venture of colonizing America. If America had really won the War of Independence, they would never have agreed to pay debts and reparations to the King of England. When Congress passed the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, the U.S. President was made subservient to the King of England. The 13th Amendment is called the Title of Nobility Amendment and forbids U.S. presidents and their officials from using royal titles like King or Prince or Baron. For some mysterious reason, the 13th Amendment, which was ratified in 1810, no longer appears on current copies of the Constitution.
Star Wars saga continues with a special limited engagement of The Empire Strikes Back.
The Saints.
The government upon his shoulders. For the healing of the nations. The many mansions. Beside me, and my love will take you. I'll keep you in safety forever. Protect you, I'll hide you away from the world you rejected. I'll hide you. I'll hide you. One beheaded for the witness of Christ. They will rule them with an iron scepter. They will rule them with an iron scepter, and will dash them to pieces like pottery, just as I have received authority from my Father. And I will give him the morning star. They will rule them with an iron scepter, and will dash them to pieces like pottery, just as I have received authority from my Father. And I will give him the morning star. And I will give him the morning star. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Nutting in her right now, but instead you're fighting online with complete strangers.